Hi guys, my name is Rishabh. Today's date is 18th of October 2022. So today we are going to learn what is the how to what is the communication between the TypeScript to the HTML page. So when we used with Angular, our Angular has the functionality of HTML, CSS and TypeScript, which is the TypeScript is the major functionality, because with the help of the TypeScript, Angular gives us the functionality to work in the HTML page. Means we can perform any operations in the HTML page by the TypeScript, and because of this we can do the logic, we can apply the logic into HTML page by the help of the Angular. So we are going to use this functionality in the TypeScript. We write our code in the TypeScript and use it into the HTML page, and how it is going to perform. So that is all about of the communications between the HTML to the TypeScript. So basically whenever the user is clicked at one specific button or a tab, it going to if that button is some calculation function button, in that case that button functions will, that code is defined into the TypeScript, and that TypeScript HTML will send that request towards the TypeScript, and TypeScript will access that request and perform the calculation in the TypeScript code, which internally converts it into the JavaScript format. So when the user is going to click on that button, that response is sent to the HTML page. So that HTML page will receive that response and give us the output in the any format, whatever the calculation is done. So basically I give an example. There is the specifically 4 types of pages. First is the app component is there, which is the root component of the Angular page. In that app component, there is the TypeScript file of that app component.ts file, app component.html file. Basically these two files will communicate with each other. So when we are going to write our program logic into the TypeScript, that TypeScript function we will define into the HTML page. HTML page we define our selector, and selector is the identity of that component which display on the HTML page. When our HTML page will go into functions, that firstly it goes towards the index page, and index page that selector of that component is present, and that specific selector we write our code, and that code our program logic is there. We write in the specific format, we gives that format name as an interpolation, means the curly bracket internally curly bracket and curly bracket. In that internal curly bracket we will write our some specific function or some for example I declare some variable, and that variable I want to print into HTML page. So I define that variable name into the HTML interpolation. So when I going to run, I got the output in the format of that app component from the out component. So in this way, these both entities will communicate with each other. So that is we can send the methods, functions, what anything we can communicate between these two pages. So that is all about of the communication between the HTML and TypeScript. Thank you so much.